Hi everyone, welcome back to Build Your Own Bounce. We have lots of exciting stuff in store today. We're going to start off with our special storytelling show, and then after that we have Kit, who's going to be performing some amazing magic tricks, and we hope you're all really excited about that. We'd love to encourage you to get involved and maybe dramatise your own favourite storybook, or you could actually make up your own story as well, and you can maybe also learn a magic trick. There's the Build Your Own Bounce pack that you can download in the description or on the Bounce webpage, which has our treasure hunt, some printable crafts, and a timetable for the morning along with our challenge. We'd love to see some of your photos from today, so if you make any crafts, create a story, build your own puppet show, or play any games, maybe your parents or carers could send those in to us by email. We can also include your photos in our next video if adults at home are okay with that. We really hope you enjoy your day, and if you would like to stay up to date with the latest news on our children's groups and events, you can join our mailing list. We hope you have a great day and have lots of fun watching the video. Lots of love from all the Bounce team.
The Forlorn Sea by Stevie Smith. Our princess married a fairy king. It was a sensational wedding. Now they live in a palace of Profri, far, far away by the Forlorn Sea. Sometimes people visit them. Last week it was me. This is how I can tell you they live by a forlorn sea. They said, "Here's a magic carpet. Come on this, and when you arrive, we will give you a big kiss. I play in the palace garden. I climb the sycamore tree. Sometimes I swim in the forlorn sea." The king and the princess are shadowy, yet beautiful. They are waited on by white cats who are dutiful. It is like a dream when they kiss and cuddle me, but I like it. I do not wish to break free. So I eat all they give to me, because I have read, if you eat fairy food, you will never wake up in your own bed, but will go on living, as has happened to me, far, far away by a forlorn sea.
Well, hello, girls and boys. It's lovely to see you and to welcome you to another magic show, and also to welcome any mums and dads who may be looking in. My name is Kit, I'm the conjurer, and I brought some tricks along with me today that I think might puzzle you just a little bit. And if you're very good, you can help me with one of them, and we'll do that in a little while. But the first thing I want to do is to show you this rather strange shaped box that I've got here. It's a box with three sides. The sides are a sort of triangle shape, and they're all yellow, and underneath it's yellow as well. I wonder if that box reminds you of any shape. What do you call a box like that? Did someone say pyramid? I thought someone said pyramid. That's right, it's a pyramid shape. And it reminds me of the enormous pyramids which in a country called Egypt years and years and years ago they built out in the desert. And that's another reason why this little pyramid reminds me of the Egyptian pyramids, because of its colour. Its colour is yellow, the colour of the desert sand. But the man who gave me this pyramid said to me it's a magical pyramid. And it didn't look very magical to me. I couldn't see anything magic about it. I opened it up to have a look inside to see if there was anything inside that was magic, but it was just empty. It's red on the inside and yellow on the outside. On the outside, the colour of the desert sand. On the inside, the colour of the hot desert sun. But there are just 4 panels, red on one side, yellow on the other, and they all fold together to make a yellow pyramid. But then I thought, if it is a magic pyramid, perhaps I can get the magic to work if I say a magic word. And the magic word that I know, as some of you know, is woofle poofle. So I waved my hand over the top of the pyramid and said, Woofle Poofle. And when I reached inside, I found inside a yellow hanky, the same colour as the yellow pyramid, the same colour as the desert sand, and not just one yellow hanky, but two yellow hankies, and not just two, but three yellow hankies, desert sand from the yellow pyramid. Absolutely amazing. I thought I'd look inside and see if there was any more, but no, inside it was just red as before, the hot desert sun, and on the outside yellow as before, the desert sand. But one thing I did discover was that you could actually turn the pyramid over, turn it inside out and make a red pyramid out of it. And here I've got a red pyramid, red on three sides and red underneath. I wonder what happens if I say the magic word over the red pyramid. Do you think there's any more magic left in there? Let's give it a try and see. So, woofle, poofle again. And I reached inside the red pyramid and I found a red hanky, the colour of the hot desert sun. And not just one red hanky, but two red hankies. And not just two red hankies, but three red hankies from the red pyramid. Would you believe it? And now that I wasn't expecting. There's something rather unusual. From the red pyramid, we have a blue hanky. Can you see that blue? I wonder where that came from. We've got a blue hanky. I wonder if there's any more inside. Shall we open up and have a look? Is there anything? Look at that. The red pyramid has become blue on the inside. The colour of the Mediterranean Sea. But where's the desert sand? We've got the bright, hot desert sun. We've got the blue Mediterranean Sea. But the yellow has vanished altogether. Where can it be? The only thing we've got left to remind us that we had a yellow pyramid to start with are the three yellow hankies that we found. And the man was right. It was a magic pyramid after all, provided you remember to say the right magic word. So we'll put the hankies back in the tub over here. We'll put the pyramid away because there's something else I want to show you. And what I want to show you is my top hat. And here's my top hat. And in the top hat, there are one or two things. The first thing in my top hat is a hanky. And on the hanky is another top hat. And I'm not going to do any magic with this top hat. This is just to remind me that this is a top hat. So I need to put the hanky somewhere. Let's put the hanky over there. And you can see the top hat over there. But in here, I have some things I want to show you. The first thing I have is a magic wand. And this magic wand is red and white. I wonder if there's any magic in a red and white magic wand. We're going to find out, and you are going to help me do the magic. And the other thing that we have in my top hat are some rope loops. And they're different colours, and there are 6 of them. Here's an orange one, here's a white one, here's a blue one, here's a red one, here's a yellow one, and here's green. 6 separate rope loops. If you count them out with me, we'll just check that we have 6 and that they're all separate. So can you count 1? That's right. 2 altogether. 3, 4, 5 and 6. That's right. So we'll come to those loops in just a moment. The other thing I want to show you that we need for this trick is my bag. And this is a blue bag, as you can see. It's got a wooden frame on the top with a hole in it so we can drop things into the bag. And there's nothing in the bag at the moment. I can put my fingers in from underneath and all you can see are my fingers wiggling around like that inside the bag. So there's the bag, and what we're going to do is put the rope loops inside one at a time, and you're going to work some magic for me. I'm not going to say the magic word, and what you're going to try and do, saying the magic word, is to join all these 6 rope loops together into a sort of daisy chain. So let's see how we get on. I'm going to drop them in one at a time. The bright orange one first, in it goes. Then the white one. Then the blue one. Then the red one. Then the yellow one. And last of all, the green one. 6 separate rope loops, which we'll just give a little shuggle with the magic wand. And what we're going to do is this. I'm going to count to 3. And when I get to 3, I'm not going to say anything. You're going to say the magic word because you're going to work the magic for me. And the magic word, of course, is woofle puffle. So get ready to say woofle puffle when I get to 3. And I'm just going to wave the magic wand. But you're going to be the magician and you're going to try and link these rings together. Let's see if we can do it. So 1, 2, 3. I think I just heard you. I think that was probably just loud enough for the magic to work. Let's have a look inside the bag and see what we have got. I have found the yellow loop. And the yellow loop is attached to the green one. And the green one's attached to the orange, and the orange to the white to the blue, and the blue to the red. You've done it. You've magicked the 6 loops together into a daisy chain, and each of the loops is joined on to the next one in the chain. Well done. You really are budding magicians. I wonder if you can do something even more amazing for me. What we'll try and do this time is take these 6 coloured loops and change them into a big rainbow circle. Do you think we can do that? It'd be very powerful magic if we could, but we'll give it a try and you can say the magic word for me. So we'll put the loops back into the bag. We'll give them a little shuggle like before with the magic wand, like that. And once again, you're going to say woofle puffle when I count to 3. And I'm not going to say anything at all because you're working the magic. I'm just going to wave my magic wand. So are you ready? 1, 2, 3. That's not quite loud enough. I think you're going to have to say it louder. Let's try it again. A little bit louder this time so that the magic actually works. Okay? 1, 2, 3. That's better. I heard you that time. So let's have a look and see what we've got. I can see an orange loop in here. Here it is. Let's pull it out and see if it's connected to it. It's connected to green and white. And the green and white's connected to yellow and blue. And at the bottom, it's red. You've done it. You've actually magicked a huge, great rainbow loop like that. And of course, there's nothing left in the bag. Only my wiggly fingers. So you've actually magicked the 6 loops into one great rainbow. And there it is. Well done. You're all budding magicians, and I'm sure you have a great future in front of you. Well now, to finish with, I've got a little cutout here that I want to show you. The cutout is blue, and on it there's a sort of white squiggly shape. Let me show you the squiggle, and you can tell me what you think it is. There's the squiggle. What do you think? Did someone say squirrel? No, it's not a squirrel, it's a squiggle. Let me give you a clue. It's a blue cutout like the blue sky. What do you see that's white floating out in the blue sky in a summer's day? Clouds. That's right, this is a little cloud. We'll put the little cloud back over here for the moment. Clear the decks. And somewhere I've got a big cloud. I need to find my big... I knew I had brought a big cloud, but here it is. I forgot I put it underneath the top hat hanky. Here's a big cloud. And the big cloud has 2 doors in it. On the right hand side and the left hand side. And we'll have a look at the big cloud again in just a moment. But first let me show you who is hiding inside the little cloud. Let me give you a clue. If you go out at night time and look up in the sky when it's dark, you can still see the clouds, and behind the clouds there are shiny things which pop out and then go behind the cloud again, and then pop out and go behind the cloud. What are they? Stars. That's right. And up there, as well as the stars, there's something big and round and yellowish. What's that? The moon. You're absolutely right. The man in the moon is out there hiding behind the clouds, and he's hiding in our little cloud just now. There he is. With a cheerful smiley face, the man in the moon. He's yellow on both sides, but his face is just on one side, and he's been hiding in the little cloud. Now I'm going to put the little cloud back on the stand over here, and I'm going to put it on the far side of that table, because we're going to do something magical with the moon. The moon just fits into the big cloud. There's just room for him, either on the right hand side, like that, or on the left hand side, like that. You pop him in, and there he goes. Sits very comfortably in there, smiling out at you, and there's the man in the moon. And what we're going to try and do is this. We're going to send the man in the moon across the room from the big cloud here to the little cloud over there by magic. And you're going to watch him go. And if you watch very, very carefully, you may see him go. I'm going to say Wuffle Puffle, and when the moon hears Wuffle Puffle, he'll race across the room, zoom into the little cloud, and you might see him go. So watch very carefully. Let's send him across the room. Wuffle Puffle. Did you see him go? He's in the little cloud. Yes, he is. You didn't see him go. Well, let's bring him back then. And I'll bring him back a little less quickly, and perhaps you'll see him come back to the big cloud. So you're ready to go? Wuffle Puffle. And he's back inside the big cloud. And there he is. He's travelled across the room, and he's travelled... You don't look very convinced. You don't think he went? I don't think you saw him. I don't think you were looking. You must have blinked or something. Tell you what we'll do, we'll send him again, and I'll prove to you that he's gone across the room to the little cloud. Close up the door. I'm going to say Wuffle Puffle again and send him across. Are you ready? Wuffle Puffle. Over he goes. Did you see him go? I'm going to prove to you that he's gone, because if we look inside the big cloud, the moon is no longer there. He's gone across the room to the little cloud. Did you see him? You didn't see him go. I'll tell you what, I'll bring him back very, very slowly. And if you watch very carefully, you may see him come. Let's bring him back. Wuffle Puffle. Let's have a... And there he is. He's back in the big cloud. He's travelled across the room to the little cloud and travelled back to the big cloud again. Did you say you heard something? You don't think he really went? He did. He went across to the little cloud over there. You don't think you didn't see him? I don't think you were watching. We'll do it one more time. We'll send him across to the little cloud, very, very slowly indeed, and you could see if you could see him go. Close him up. Wuffle Puffle. Across he goes to the other side, and he's gone. He's in the little cloud over there. You don't think he's in the little cloud over here. You think he's here somewhere. You think he's in the other side there. Why do you heard something? I'm sure he's not in the other side there. Let's have a look and see. Shall we have a look and see? No, he's not in the other side there. He's not in that side. And I don't think he's in the other side. If we have a look, he's not there either. You said you want me to open both doors. You really mean that? You want me to open both doors? Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll open this one first, and he's not there. And I'll open this one second, and he's not there. There you are, he's gone across to the little... You want me to open both doors at once? You must be joking. You don't really want me to open both... You do want me to open both doors at once. Oh dear. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, just for you, since you've been a very good audience, and since you worked some magic by yourself, I will open both doors at once. He's not in that side. And he's not in that side. He's not in the big cloud at all. I told you that he'd gone across the room to the little cloud over there. He's not in the big cloud. There's the big cloud and it's completely empty. Because the man in the moon is in the little cloud over here. He zoomed across the room when you weren't looking, and if we open the door, I think we'll see the man in the moon safely inside the little cloud. And here he is. Zoom! What? You can't... Oh, he's not there. We've lost him. We've lost the man in the moon. He's not in the top hat or on the table. He's not over here. He's not in the big cloud. And one of you got him. And one of you pinched my man in the moon. Someone's got him. He must be somewhere around. I wonder if anyone's seen him. Has anyone seen the man in the moon? Did you say you had seen him? Where was he? He was popping up. Did you say popping up? Where's he popping up? From the little... No, we've had a look in the little cloud and we know he's not there. Do you mean he's popping up from the little cloud? You really think he's there? You're right. There he is. There's the man in the moon. He had magicked across the room to the little cloud. We just couldn't see him at first. So there's the man in the moon. And there's the little cloud. And we'll put the man in the moon there to remind us of what a clever fellow he is. And that's the end of the magic tricks for today. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll hope to see you again, perhaps, at another magic show at another time. But for now, goodbye.